Hello and welcome. My name is Chaima Lilo and I'm part of the team here at Lavasat. We are thrilled to have you join us for today's informative session with Daniela Uribe, the director of the Online Masters in Principles of Motion Graphics. During the session, Daniela will explain everything you need to know about the master's program. You will know the curriculum, the objectives, the learning methodology, and much more. And we are excited to share all these details with you and provide a clearer understanding of what makes this program unique and perfectly suited for those passionate about motion graphics and animation. Before we begin, I'd like to share a little bit about our school. We are the only exclusively online design school that has a 100% live format. This gives students an in-person experience in an online format. This is how we guarantee such a unique, high-quality learning experience. To give you a clearer picture of our impact, here are some key statistics about Lavasat. 94% of our students recommend Lavasat. More than 3,000 students have studied with us for now, and more than 250 instructors, all of them professionals, actively working in their fields. Our global community includes students from more than 54 countries, including Germany, the United States, Spain, Italy, Mexico, the United Kingdom, Chile, and many others, bringing diverse perspectives to our virtual classrooms. Lavasat's reputation extends beyond the students. We have been featured in Creative Boom, in It's Nice That, and other leading design media. These publications highlight our innovative approach and commitment to fostering creative talent. One of the things that set Lavasat apart is our dedication to supporting students beyond the classroom. Our program offers opportunities for international recognition. For example, Vanessa Garcia, here in the picture, a student of the Online Master in Strategic Packaging Design, received a global acclaim at the Bent Awards 2024 in London, winning gold in food and silver in luxury goods. So why study at Lavasat? Here are some few reasons. Our faculty consists of professionals from around the globe who bring real-world experience directly into the classroom. We guide our students throughout their learning journey, ensuring they always feel connected and supported. And beyond the curriculum, students have access to different opportunities such as workshops, masterclasses, group follow-up sessions, participation in awards, Lavasat Live, networking, and many more. If all the previous information about us resonates with you and you are considering taking the next step in your creative career, now is the perfect timing. The application period for our master's program is now open, with classes starting in May 2025. And for more details, feel free to contact us at info@lavasat.com. We are also very active on social media such as Instagram and now also TikTok. So if you'd like to stay updated on all things like motion graphics, animation, and design, we encourage you to follow us. Now I will leave you with Daniela Uribe, who will explain in more detail what our Online Masters in Principles of Motion Graphics is all about. Daniela is a motion designer and stop motion animator with a wealth of experience in the field. Over to you, Daniela.
I will be your master director and also one of your instructors. And today we're gonna see, well, first I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit, then we're gonna see why this master, why we created this master and the goals of the master. Also, who is this master for? We're gonna see the methodology of learning by doing, which is Lavasat's philosophy. And then we're going to go through the study plan and you get to meet your instructors. So yeah, let's begin with me. Hello, I'm Daniela. I'm a designer specialized in traditional animation from Venezuela, and I currently live in Amsterdam. I have over 14 years of experience, mostly freelancing as a stop motion animator, but also leading and teaching designers and animators in the industry. This is some of my work. I've always been kind of obsessed with diving deep into the why and the how of things, nature, people, movement. This makes me kind of gravitate to like obsessive practices like stop motion, of course, but also hand poke tattoo, nail art, knitting, organizing and color coding my life in Google Sheets, and gardening and stuff. So in general, I just love building things and enjoying the process of making them come to life, one frame at a time. And that's why traditional animation has been my core. Oh yeah, I need to play the videos. Maybe you can edit this part, just saying, so all the videos play. Okay. All right, so for me, this master is sort of a dream I wish I had when I was studying. I built a program thinking of all the things that I had to learn and research on my own, and the kind of teachers that I wish I had, and also based in my professional experience, of course. So yeah, why this master? So even though it's an online master, it's built in a very human way. So from your instructors to the community that you will have during the master, and then hopefully afterwards as well. I also want you to have a solid base on how to collaborate with other creatives, so you can be like a rounded professional. So yeah, let's have a look at the points. So industry insights. By having like industry professionals as your instructors, you will, they will give you all their insight into their experience, but also their passion for animation. So it's a really good group of people to learn from. Then it's not another online tutorial. So of course, the difference with other masters or other things online is that you get a live feedback sessions, and you will, like I said, generate this community with your classmates and your instructors to kind of spark new ideas, collaboration between you, and like making each other better. So that's really important and a big difference with anything you will find online. We are not machines, so then, like I said, we will learn how to be a rounded professional and how to collaborate with others in different creative fields. And I think this is really important. So this is kind of the human aspect of it. Yeah, so this is a motion graphics design master, but it's based in animation as an art form. So the foundation you will get here is rooted in design and visual culture, but also storytelling and understanding movements. So, so like I said, you will get a strong foundation into design and like as a base for everything you do, and as well as the importance of being up to date with visual cultural and what's happening in the world. Then you will develop creative thinking, so how important it is to have conceptual thinking, visual storytelling, and problem solving. That is really something key in the like current creative industry. A passion for animation, so you will not learn how to move things around, but you will learn how to give them life by understanding movement and storytelling on a human level. But of course, this will not, all of this will not be possible without the software knowledge. So we will learn all the different ways you can use After Effects and Cinema 4D for your motion projects, as well as other animation techniques, and also how to mix them together. So at the end of the master, you will create your own showreel with the work that you made during the master, and if you have any extra personal work. We will focus on highlighting your unique abilities and have so you have a strong piece at the end, so to send out to possible jobs or to continue with your education into more advanced masters. So that's the base. Okay, so who is this master for? We have, so this program is tailored for students who are eager to add animation to their skill set, as well as professionals in creative fields like graphic design and illustration, looking to kind of pivot their careers into motion. This program also serves as an ideal starting point for those who are interested in pursuing further studies in motion graphics, but need some sort of foundational knowledge first. So this is maybe a point to say that also if you want to apply to the other, like the motion graphic master that LaBaSAD has, but you need some sort of base, then this is the master for you. And in terms of requirements, you do need to have some sort of basic knowledge into art, design, and visual culture, just so you're not completely new to the field. And some knowledge into graphic design software is really recommended. That's basically it. So what is the learning by doing methodology? So this is Lavasat's kind of philosophy, but also if you think of animation, then animation is practice, practice, practice. So I really, really believe that the way to learn it is by doing it. So how does it work? You have practical and interactive classes. So in the classes, it's not just listening to someone talk for an hour. You will have the chance to work alongside the instructor and be able to ask questions in the moment and learn from your classmates' questions and so on. You will also get weekly assignments. So every week you'll get a task to work on based on the content, of course, covered in the class. And then and on modules 2 and 3, you will get longer projects to practice and apply everything you have learned. So there will be a few weeks at the end of module 2 and 3 where you only work in one project. So that's really like a really cool opportunity to work on something for longer and to kind of just mix everything you've learned. All right, so let's go through the study plan. We have 3 modules in this master. So the first module is this foundation I mentioned in design, visual culture, but also 2D animation fundamentals. And this is where the biggest chunk of After Effects and 2D animation will be covered. Module 2 is animation exploration. So this module is more about seeing what else is out there. So how to mix techniques, but also other animation techniques like frame-by-frame drawing animation, a little bit of a stop motion, and just how basically you can use all of these tools. And the idea is that you just get a taste of all of them. So we're not going to dive super into all the techniques, but at least you get a taste of it and the different processes that these techniques take, so you can sort of decide what you like and what you would like to explore further. And on module 3, we will jump into full-on 3D animation, and also a very important class and part of the master for me is the creative collaboration class, which will be basically how to work with other creatives when you are a motion designer, and how you can communicate your ideas and your process better to people who don't have this process or that they work in other areas. So that's basically the outline. Let's go a little bit more into the courses inside each module. So in the module 1, we will have a welcome to the master session. That's just one class, and I will be giving that. Then we have the first class is visual culture and design fundamentals with Isa. Then here you will learn like basically what I mentioned before. So you can have a design foundation, but also what is out there, a little bit of history of design, and then so you can kind of place yourself in the map of where we are today, and it's in general about visual culture, but of course it has some animation focus. Then we will learn 2D animation in After Effects with B. Grandinetti. This is mostly software stuff, but then also when we jump into animation fundamentals with me, this will be animation principles, storytelling, and we will have these 2 classes sort of alternating with each other, so you get the software knowledge, but then also the kind of the theory of animation, so you can apply it also to your exercises in After Effects. So that's module 1. Module 2, we will jump into, like I said, a little bit more experimental explorations. So, but first you will have a class with Fran Marquez. You will have a motion direction and visual narrative. So here you will see deeper into storytelling, a little bit of storyboarding, how to present treatments to your clients, and how to basically think of animation and storytelling in a broader way. Then you will have a mixed media and VFX in Adobe After Effects with Marco Cuoto. So he will teach you like that other side of After Effects, which is more post-production, how to bring different types of projects into After Effects and combine them. Really cool stuff. And then we will have other animation techniques split it in two parts. So this is where we will see a little bit of 2D animation frame by frame. We will see a little bit of stop motion and sort of like more experimental techniques that then you can use with what Marco taught you, how to mix them together, basically. And then at the end of this module, we have project 1. It will be directed by B. The idea with this project is that you combine a little bit everything you have learned so far. And module 3 is about 3D animation, like I mentioned. So you will have Oscar as your main teacher here. He will teach you everything he knows about Cinema 4D and Redshift. And then Lauren will be the teacher giving this creative collaboration class that I mentioned. And she's a really a talented 3D artist, and she has worked with so many different types of clients and creative people that she has the perfect knowledge to give you all this insight. And yeah, as part of sort of module 3, but more like the end of the master, you will have a master class with Oscar about AI tools for After Effects and Cinema 4D. And the final project with me will be to create your showreel, as I mentioned, with all the work that you've done on the master, but also if you have any other personal work. It's going to be like an intensive project to really build this showreel to your unique abilities. That's it. All right, so let's look at your instructors. So in module 1, you have me. I already introduced myself, but then you have Isa. So Isa, Maria Isabel, I call her Isa because that's her nickname, but she's an award-winning creative director, art curator, and social entrepreneur from Colombia. She's now based in Paris. She has led in her career creative studios at Meta in London and a major B2B branding agency in Amsterdam. She is the founder of Buenkarma.org, a EU-based migrant community empowering freedom, balance, and coexistence through music and culture. Her expertise expands branding, communication, experience design, and art curation as a partner of the 59 Rivoli Gallery in Paris. Really cool person. Then in the module 1, we also have B. Grandinetti. B is a Brazilian-born animation director, designer, illustrator, animator, and educator, so everything in between. She's from Belo Horizonte in Sao Paulo. Then she lived in London and finally Stockholm, where she lives now. She pursues the art of breathing life into 2D characters, which have grown warmer and more vibrant at each stop. This talent didn't go unnoticed. She bagged the Best New Talent Award at the 2016 Motion Awards and was whisked away by the Google Creative Lab in London for their distinguished Google 5 program in 2017. Besides this, B co-founded Panimation, which is a very cool online community for women, trans, and non-binary individuals working with animation in motion. She also lends her expertise to multiple schools around the world, teaching, lecturing, and working as an educational consultant. In every endeavor, B's passion for animation and industry shines brightly. Okay, in module 2, we have Fran. Fran is originally from Madrid and he is really a born motion artist. He lives and breathes storytelling and loves to conceptualize stories for projects that involve film and animation in the fields of digital content, branding, immersive design, and campaigns with over 14 years of experience. With an innate curiosity for art, motion, and tech, Fran instinctively creates the guiding vision for projects and charts the path to bring it to life. His approach is to blend storytelling, design, and software, caring for the tiniest of all details while still being fully aware of the wider project and business goals. Now we have Marco. He is from Portugal, and he's a super talented motion designer, film director, and the founder of Louis, a creative studio and collective based in Poznan, Poland, and Porto, Portugal, that brings the East and the West together to tell unique stories. With over 10 years of experience in creative agencies, Marco has a unique perspective in bringing complex projects that mix different techniques and different people together. In Module 3, we have Oscar. Oscar is originally from Mexico City and is now based in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Throughout his career, he's been focusing his work in motion design, starting from basic 2D and building up to 3D and CG production. Oscar is really a really cool 3D creative professional with more than 15 years of experience in 3D animation and motion design, collaborating with brands like Google, Meta, Amazon, and Dyson. His work includes projects with artists like His work includes projects with artists like RZA and Childish Gambino. All right, here also we have Lauren. And last but not least, she lives and works in Pantin, France, close to Paris. And she specializes in 3D modeling with a very unique experience working with heritage conservation in the University of Cergy-Pontoise. She collaborates with archaeologists to create 3D reconstructions based on research and excavations. Very interesting things. As a 3D generalist artist, she assists renowned visual artists such as Orlan and E.O. Burgard in integrating 3D into their creative processes. Her expertise also extends to photogrammetry for prestigious institutions such as Gallery Perrotin, the Fondation Louis Vuitton, and the NGO Index, as well as 3D modeling for 3D printing, notably for the creation of Hermes window displays. In her personal practice, she explores 3D scanning and modeling technique as an artistic medium. Lauren really brings a precious perspective into collaborating in all kinds of creatives and peoples in different fields. So that's it. That's the masters, that's your instructors. So I hope you enjoyed this informative session and that you feel inspired to join the master. So if you have any other questions or want to apply, please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to have you.
Thank you so much, Daniela, for this detailed explanation. I think everything is very clear, but I would like to remind you all that if you have any questions that haven't been answered during this informative session, you can always visit our website or email us at info@lavasat.com, and we will be very happy to answer you personally. Now, thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you at the start of the course. Thank you so much and take care.